Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. For this video, we're going to be doing a very initial look for the Knighthood battles that are going to be adding, or guild wars, or whatever you want to call them, that are going to be brought to the Japanese version of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. It's a very exclusive mode that only the top 32 guilds are able to get into, and it changes per season. So we're going to be looking at the Knighthood battles, so you can actually see what they kind of look like, how they're going to work, and what the rewards are from doing each of the Knighthood battles, and if it's worth it or not for you. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, you know how they talked about guild wars, right? Well, I just walked into the guild for the first time in a long time. And, no, I'm just kidding, it's today, because guild reset. But, there's now a button for guild wars. It has now been accessible on the JP version. Well, this is fire. I'm gonna go ahead and click the button and translate for y'all. So, in guild wars, this says, soon the regular season of the Knights of Opposition will begin. Compete to be for the strongest Knights. Participate in the Knights counterattack and aim for the strongest Knights, or the selection of qualification Knight counterattack. Check the help. Event. Okay, wait. Okay, so if you go here, oh my God, there's a whole excerpt here. It's going to be horribly translated here. A competitive battle against Knights aiming for the strongest Knights. Join us in the joint forces of the Knights and get the highest honor and rewards. In the Knights counterattack, each of the 32 selected Knights will, all 8 leagues will be divided into battles. What that means is 32 guilds. Top 32. A league match in which 4 Knights in the same league will play once, then for 12 days fighting 3 times, competing for victory. The strongest Knights decide. Selection criteria. Each season the top 32 Knights will be based on the order of Knights set. The 32 Knights have selected higher rank and will divide it into groups and will be assigned into 8 leagues. Okay, there's 8 leagues. Sure. Page 2. After matching 2 days for preparation and 2 days for battle, a total of 4 days will be held in the Knights counterattack. 4 days, 1 more occupied points in a war. The acquired Knights will be the winner. Preparation period. When preparing for the period, you can form a garrison and attack teams that fight against each other. Characters from your garrison and attack team cannot be duplicated, so you can't use the same units. Kind of like in the 3v3 game mode. Status of the garrison characters and equipment equipped to protect the base. The data at the end storage of the period will automatically save. The Knight's commander is base location on the Knighthood. Placement and members. Eggplant. Yeah. Point setting, magic base setting can be set. Okay. It says eggplant. Very important to say eggplant. By the way, this the translation software I'm using right now is fire. It's super good. So essentially, what this is saying, you have an attacking team and a defending team. The gear sets in the attacking team and defending team are set, and you can boost them with different items. You're set to a certain amount of characters. Next page. All right, from shittytranslate.com. All right, local occupation points and magic bases. Regional occupation points. If you occupy all the bases in one area, earn territory points. During the preparation period, the Knight commanders will place a regional bona in the area of its choice. You can set the point. Local bonus points are not revealed in the opponent Knights, so strategic settings is needed. If you do not have all the local bonus points, this is the case, the remaining points will be set automatically in each location. Cool. Magic base. During the preparation period, the Knight commander will gain a base effect and of his choice. You can apply it to the magic base. You can set only 1 magic base for every region. The basic stat will increase and the effect is suitable for the base in the same area. It will be only 1 use, and only magic tacky points is occupied. The shelf effect applied in that area. Basically, you have to strategically place your units. If you're not strategically placing your units and with attack and defense teams, and do different team compositions for attack teams and defense teams, then you won't do as well. There are certain units that work better for defense than they would do for attacking, so that's why you got to be very, smart with the units that you use. When we look into a lot of units that are being used, you kind of take a note from the 3v3 game mode, because that gives you an idea of what would be good for the teams that you can use there. Okay, Last little page here. Order of determinations of the knight's counterattack. Order a knight's opposition along the points gained with the 3 wars. You can decide on your position. Counting the rankings of the entering the knight's main unit, it will be ranked in the males you receive the corresponding rewards. The points are the same, the cumulative occupation points for that season, and the ranking you can decide. The same applies for the cumulative occupation pool, and the case entire from the knights you can decide. Not okay, so you can counterattack in ways that you choose. Basically, that's all I got from that. All right, for the rewards, what do you get out of it? First place gets 60 diamonds and 3,600 knighthood coins. Second place gets 56. Third place gets 54, and fourth place gets 3,000. And then you can see here it actually goes down per league for each league. So the first, and it goes down to the final league here. So each person from each league gets different amounts of diamonds and knighthood coins. But again, there's only a total of 32 people that are going to be able to participate. It looks like you're going to be bracketed in different ways because that allows you to see who you're going to be fighting against. But it's only a top 32 thing. So with that, if you do want to participate in the knighthood boss for JP, that's how you're going to do it. Of course, JP guild bosses are extremely competitive. So if we go back to like a previous week here, and we wanted to look at, say, let's see, the top guilds here, they're dropping like 245,000 points here, and the lowest guilds are in like 130,000 points. So it's extremely different, just like on JP, from the top guilds to the bottom guilds. But if you look at the top 32, you have to be at least 180,000 as far as last week goes. My guess is that you're gonna have to be at least over 200, maybe 220,000 in order to get this done. So definitely a really difficult thing to obtain, especially in the JP version, where there's a very large amount of whales. There's at least 20 guilds that are very similar to the original guild that we had on JP Ambition, which are like extreme level whales. So there's at least 20 of those on JP. I don't know how many we have of those on global. There's far less, I would say, on global, but on JP there's a very, very tough bracket to get into, and it should be pretty easy for the top English speaking guilds to get to high brackets here, but yeah, we're right now ranked 61st. How many points did we get last week? I don't even know if we tried last week. I have to calculate it, but I have like people that didn't even do the guild boss last week, so you know, what are you gonna do? Let's see, what is, all right, so if I did do the calculation correctly, that's basically 8,000 points per member, which doesn't seem that far off from where I'm at right now. I can get about 7,000, 8,000 points in the guild boss pretty easily, if I do put a little bit of extra time into it. And there are a lot of strategies that work pretty well to get that amount of points. So the other 500 or so, maybe more points that you can get, of course, are from donations that you can do every single day, and that gets you another like 600 points. So if you did that minus, say, the 350 points from donations, that's 7,800, which is totally obtainable to do for a player like myself, to just blow through. A lot of what you really need for it is like a 4, 6 and above LV to like really just start dominating that event. And a lot of people at this point, because we've had 3 festival winners, have a 4, 6 or LV or above. So it's pretty easy to, if you are a long-term JP player, to get to that value. So I think that if you're gonna be trying to compete and get over 200,000 points every single week, it's definitely a week to do it. So we can push for that. Also, if you didn't know, there are in tab 3, there's actually things that you can pick up specifically for Guild Wars. And I mentioned this in a previous video, but essentially all of these things are different things that you can use for Guild Wars. And if you buy these, you can get extra stuff for your teams. So this one in particular is Garrison Team added. Addition of the Garrison Team to the Knight's counterattack. A team of Garrison fighting Knights. Items can be attained only if packable during the first round. So if you wanted to like add in Garrison teams, if you wanted to use this one, say, with the little attack symbol on it, this one says attack squad added, Knights attack squadrons be added. That's 100 knighthood coins. These are all different things that require knighthood coins to go through and use. So if you want to translate each one of these, of course you can. This one right here would, of course, you can see it increases critical damage a little bit here. excuse me, the strengthening muscular event, critical probability of crit allies, strength attribute, sequential damage increased by 4%, basically crit damage increased by 4%. So these are all different things that you can add on to your team for different boosts, etc. that you can get. And these are all for like red units, green units, blue units, etc. that you can use specifically to boost your teams. You can boost crit resistance, defense, HP, etc. But these two are the primary ones, of course, for giving yourself extra attacks and extra defenses. All right, guys, my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like and subscribe, all the fun stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the new Knighthood boss section that they're going to be adding. Oh, sorry, Knighthood boss, Knighthood guild battles. I'm really excited about this, and I do want to try this on global because I could definitely get top 32 on global, but on JP, it's really hard to get there, and I don't know if we have enough people in our JP guilds that are willing to try for that. So I'm not sure if I can do content on that specifically. But again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. Peace.